Selling a house is never just about bricks and walls. For real estate agents, every new listing is a gamble. Some homes sell in days. Others cling to the market like a bad memory, draining time, energy, and hope. So when sisters and veteran realtors Gladys and Carla Kazari received a call from a 96-year-old woman asking to sell her home, they immediately prepared for the worst. The woman's voice was soft, almost uncertain. Her name was Joyce. She'd lived in the same house for more than 72 years, and something about the call felt off. Joyce didn't sound eager. She didn't sound desperate either. She sounded guarded, like someone standing in front of a locked door, unsure whether to open it. As the sisters asked routine questions about repairs, renovations, and the condition of the home, Joyce's answers drifted. She avoided details, changed subjects, hesitated. It was the kind of conversation that made experienced agents exchange silent looks. Was the house crammed with decades of clutter? Was it falling apart behind closed doors? Or worse, was it hiding something no one wanted to deal with? Still, Gladys and Carla had seen it all. Hoarder homes, water-damaged basements, listings no one else would touch. They didn't back out. They scheduled a visit. Then came another detail that made their unease grow. Aside from a small kitchen update decades ago, the house hadn't seen any real renovations in over 70 years. As the appointment day approached, the sisters lowered their expectations even further. The neighborhood, at least, was excellent, one of Toronto's most desirable areas. Even if the house itself was a disaster, the land alone might still attract buyers. But when they arrived, the exterior did nothing to prepare them for what was waiting inside. From the curb, the house looked ordinary, modest, forgettable. No hint of what it had been hiding for more than half a century. Gladys and Carla paused at the front door. Both took a breath. Musty smells, cracked floors, collapsing ceiling. They'd seen it all and were ready for it again. They opened the door and stopped. Because the moment they stepped inside, reality shattered every expectation they had brought with them. The house wasn't neglected. It was breathtaking. Sunlight poured through spotless windows. Every surface gleamed. The air felt warm, alive, almost frozen in time. The sisters glanced at each other, silently asking the same question. Are we in the right house? Each room revealed more surprises. Soft greens, warm pinks, carefully chosen furniture. Art that felt personal, intentional. It wasn't modern, but it was immaculate. A living time capsule, preserved with care, patience, and pride. This wasn't just a house. It was a secret Joyce had protected for decades, and the deeper they walked inside, the clearer it became this home was about to change everything. As Gladys and Carla moved deeper into the house, the sense of disbelief only grew stronger. Every room told a story. Not of neglect, but of devotion. Joyce hadn't simply lived here. She had curated it, year after year, decade after decade, preserving moments in color, fabric, and detail. Then came the basement. The stairs led them into an entirely different world. Dark wood paneling, vintage lighting, a polished wet bar straight out of a 1960 seconds film. It felt less like a basement and more like a private lounge frozen in time. The sisters stood in silence. They already knew buyers were going to lose their minds over this place. Still, beauty can be deceiving. Old houses hide secrets, foundation issues, mold, structural damage. One bad inspection could end the dream instantly. But when the inspectors finished, the verdict was clear. Nothing was wrong. No major repairs. No hidden disasters. The house had been cared for with almost obsessive precision. Joyce had quietly done what many couldn't. She had protected her home like a living memory. The sisters listed the property just over $700,000. What happened next stunned everyone. Offers flooded in almost immediately. A bidding war ignited. Buyers weren't just purchasing a house, they were buying a story, a feeling, a once-in-a-lifetime space. Some called it a museum. Others said it felt like stepping into another era. And Joyce? She watched it all calmly. She later explained why she was selling. The stairs were harder now, the upkeep heavier. She was ready for a simpler lot. But she made one thing clear: the furniture would not stay. Those memories were coming with her. In the end, the house sold for far more than anyone expected. Gladys and Carla walked away with a lesson they'd never forget. You can never judge a home by its exterior. Sometimes, the most ordinary doors hide the most extraordinary secrets, quietly waiting for the right moment to be revealed.